So I just finished reading A Boy at War by Harry Mazer. And this is a book for the Battle of the Books competition this coming year, so I need to read it and make questions on it. And in this story, you have Adam, who is a teenager in high school. He recently moved to Hawaii because his father's in the military, I believe the Navy. Yes, the Navy. And he was stationed at the naval base in Hawaii. And if you can't tell by the cover art and just a little snippet I gave you, it is set at the time of the bombing of Pearl Harbor. This one was a little bit hard for me to read because I was at Pearl Harbor. Like, I went to see the memorial of the USS Arizona in Pearl Harbor, and it was a very moving experience for me. And then to, this was a couple years ago. This was when I was in like middle school, I think. Yeah, middle school going into high school. So like a little bit younger than his age in the book. We went to Hawaii with Girl Scouts, and that was one of the places we went, and it was a very moving experience going there. So then to read about it in the book, and yes, this is fiction, but of course is based on the events that happened, it's just very sad. I'm just feeling very sad from it, but it was really good. So Adam, as I said, just moved to Hawaii, so he's trying to make friends. He ends up with a friend who is Japanese descent. He was born in America, or well, I found this out because I think I knew this, but I forgot it. Hawaii was a territory at the time of World War II. It didn't become a state until like 11 years later. So anyway, so he is of Japanese descent. His parents came from Japan. So Adam's father, who's in the Navy, as I said, is not 100% thrilled with it because of everything that's going on, and he's a lieutenant, I think, so he's very concerned about his family's appearance and the fact that, your friends and your actions not influence, why can't I think of the word right now? Because I'm sad and I'm trying not to cry. Anyway, so you reflect his actions, his friends, everything reflects on his father and the military in some way. I understand, but to me it's also a little twisted, but it's fine, whatever. I get it. So he tells him, hey, I don't want you to hang out with that guy. And Adam decides to still go on a fishing trip with him anyway. And it just so happens to be the morning of everything that happened at Pearl Harbor, which his father was present at the base for. Because his father works on the USS Arizona, which, if you don't know, is one of the ships that sinks. So he and his two friends are on a rowboat as everything is happening, so he witnesses it and then ends up getting pulled into it because at first he's just trying to help his friends because his friends were hurt, and he's trying to get them help, and then they're like, I guess because he's a high schooler, so he could pass as a sailor, especially because his father's in the military and runs the family very military-esque, so he is very used to that. So I guess he looks like it, and so they pull him into it, and you're just reading about him and his feelings and him just trying to get back home to his mom and his sister to make sure they're okay. He's worried about his friends, but he's also like still trying to protect himself and those around him, and it's it's good. It was really good. It was just very sad for me to read, because as I said, I've been there to the memorial, and then to like actually be able to have seen where this happened and read about it. It's just very emotional for me. So overall, though, good book. I hope my students like it. So yeah, happy reading.